Hey guys, it's Everett back with Wood Time Welding. I'm going to try to speak up a little bit. We got a AC unit right by you that we got to sort of compete with. So today's going to be the railing gate install. Comes right here. The whole point of it is I'm going to connect it right on here, and then it'll swing open. So if they need to bring stuff up these stairs, they can. And then we have the other end, of course, where the pin drops down in, which we'll get to that. You can see this is sort of floppy. That's why we made our other brace right here to put up like this. And we'll have to see how that does. But yeah, that's where we're at. That's what we're going to be working on. So the first thing we're going to do is get this gate like this. And we'll get our hinges lined up. We're going to have a 1/2 inch spacer under here. So that they're the same height. And it should be a 1/2 inch on the other end. I can't even believe this. There's holes in this railing, and this one hole looks like it's going to work out perfect. I can't believe that actually worked. Sometimes you get a little lucky. So for this, so let's go ahead and yeah, I guess we can throw a bolt in that one top one that's already like lined up. I got the bolts in my pocket here. So our only problem might be that there's a plate right here. I had to actually snip it off right here so that this was flush. And I don't know how that's going to affect our alignment on the back side. So let's take a look at that, see where we're at. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because, yeah, I made a mistake. See, stuff like that happens. I drilled these holes, and they should be the opposite way. I screwed up. So what we'll do is we'll clamp that right in, clamp that in place. We'll use the hole that's already drilled to get our alignment for the top one. And yeah, stuff happens. Life goes on. Of course, I have that one adjusted almost pretty much all the way out. There, we'll hold that one in place and get our drill bits out. And drill that baby out. You know, I already knew I was going to have to do some drilling. I thought it's an extra couple holes. We saved one hole. that drill bit sucks. Let's see if their other drill bit's any better. Hopefully it is, because that one sucked. Oh yeah, that one's got bite on it. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and put you on time lapse just because I've already sort of explained what's going on. Drilling holes is boring. So yeah, and then we'll get working on this. So I don't know where we cut out because I'm still getting back into taping again, or recording, and my battery ran out. So as you can see, I had to get these drilled out. The one thing I did have to do is just shave this down just a little bit so that this could close to the 4 inches like it was before. But you can see that stiffened that end up quite a bit. And then on this side, we got that mounted. We got the piece that keeps the pin up. And now when you drop the pin, you get over the hole, it drops right down in. You see there's only about, about a 1/4 inch gap there. So you're going to have to about shear that pin off. I wish the screws had sunk down just a little bit more. I should have drilled them out just a little bit bigger, but all in all, for what they're looking for, it's pretty good, or I think they'll be happy with it. And there's not the huge tripping hazard here like before when I said we were going to have a piece up about an inch. And I painted it red so they could see it. So again, sorry for the screw up on the taping. You know me. I get working and I forget about it. But yeah, I think that was a neat little. That's why I called it a gate railing, so they can move it when they want. But as always, if you like my content, give me a big thumbs up, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.